just says it's showtime, so it's like we're not even early. It's like we're not even early. We're gonna be early, but then it was just the clock went so fast.
I know the one time we tried to do a live stream early, we definitely did the wrong one.
Oh my god, I know, we were in the wrong StreamYard. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna
everybody.
I'm just gonna freaking just go and curl up in a ball and shrivel up and blow away. I'm like, am I seriously in the wrong StreamYard?
I wouldn't know, because it doesn't tell. Oh, I guess it does tell me at the top, dangerous knowledge. I see it now. I see it. I see what it's doing there. Welcome back, everyone. I don't see comments yet, but that could just be a delay. Are we streaming? Can you tell?
Yeah, we are.
Sure.
We are pushing to YouTube. Don't freak out. God.
I mean, it is kind of my MO, so you can't tell me not to freak out, because I got the mail before I got here, and I already showed you what I got. I'm freaking out.
So yeah, we will wait a little bit, for everyone to show up. It's like we were gone last week because of the holiday, and it just kind of.
What are you drinking?
Oh, I'm drinking Lady Grey.
Oh, nice.
Lady Grey.
Hi, Bianca.
Hi, Bianca. How are you?
Drink inspired by Julie Anne Lindsey. Shannon. I had to go extra. But yeah, yesterday on Facebook, she asked, like, what do you guys typically put in your hot chocolate? And I was like, I usually just have pretty plain hot chocolate. And then I'm like, but I usually can make like a cafe mocha with a shot of Bailey's. And then I'm like, now I was really craving it. So that's what I'm having.
There you go. I said that I put peppermint schnapps in mine, but I don't have any hot chocolate, so.
We're going to have to do peppermint schnapps.
Shots.
Oh, sure.
Oh God, no! That you would literally die.
I would die. Okay, so we won't be doing that.
Literally like drinking toothpaste if you just do a shot of freaking peppermint schnapps.
Well, we'll have to get some and then do like a craft night or something.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Did you guys miss us as much as we missed you?
I missed you so much.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like last Wednesday, I was hella depressed. I was like, I've got nothing to look forward to. I don't get to talk to my friends.
Let me get dressed and I have the funniest show. Okay.
Yes.
We'll be waiting. Hurry.
I was like, you can't leave me on a cliffhanger like that.
I know. I have the funny story. Wait 1 second.
That kind of just like builds it up. So now I'm like, I'm ready for it.
But we did get some fun book mail. So
I guess we could share that.
We can share our book mail. It's wow, December hits and it's all cozy drinks. Exactly. Oh, thanks.
This book, make sure you pre-order it because we also have questions. Maybe that's what we could talk about. My light is just like not working for me.
Your light is super bright.
Well, okay. I don't know how to turn it down. Okay, guys. Tell me when I look good still, but it's not too bad.
Okay.
Is it doing anything?
Oh, yeah. I went down.
Hey,
okay.
There we go.
Hey.
Now I feel like I'm in the dark.
I was like, I feel like you're done. Ooh, book mail. So yeah, Jen got her copy of Closely Harbored Secrets, and she got a copy of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Before me, by the way. Like, I'm not bitter or anything, but I'm freaking bitter. Like,
you got this before both me and Julie Anne Lindsey, okay? Let me have this moment.
Hi, Julie. How are you? Not me. Like, Julie's here and not me saying, like, I'm bitter that I haven't gotten a copy of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
You've already read it. I'm so far behind.
I need to read those. Yes, you do, because they're. But we're gonna read them. Don't worry. Julie? How are you? So that was your book mail, and so I got some books too. Like, I did put this in my vlog, but y'all are getting a sneak peek. So
sneak peek. This is my favorite.
I got Murder by the Seaside. And then Murder in Real Time. And I tell you, it was so hard to find these. Oh,
I know. I've been on the search for a lot of them. And now, because I have decided, so after I put this out on Twitter, I was asking everyone, should I do the first in each series? Should I do like one whole series? And then it became like obvious that, oh, do the first in each series. So now I've got to go on the hunt again for Cat Got Your Diamonds.
For Cat Got Your Diamonds.
But I think Amazon has like the used section. So that I think is how I got mine. And they actually came out pretty well. You just have to be really crafty with how you
Yeah, I found them. I searched for them on eBay.
eBay,
So,
okay. And they come in the duo. So they don't have the third one in print you were telling me earlier. Rude.
Yeah, at least I don't think so. Julie, did they ever print the third one in this series for mass market?
Who's the publisher? We got to blow them up. Everyone, let's get a hashtag going. Nicole, tell me, what is it?
Worldwide Library.
Worldwide Library. Okay. So at Worldwide Library, what is the name of the series? Murder by the Seaside?
No, Patience Price Mysteries.
Patience Price Mysteries.
Bianca's officially here.
Hey, Bianca!
They didn't print the second one. Well, now I'm super upset. That makes sense, right?
100%.
I was like, now I'm just like,
Harlequin.
At least if it was the third one, I could be like, oh, it's okay. It's the third one. Now it's an uneven number. It's Harlequin.
Well, you know what? I just bought 13 books from Harlequin, so they can go ahead. I'm going to start blowing them up. I may have utilized their Cyber Monday sale. It was the only shopping I did. But I also had to get 3 copies of this book. Because this is the only place that still it's blown out. But I have to give...
So I'm jumping straight to the end of the book. Here's your warning because it ties to my story.
Oh, yay!
Oh, gosh. Bianca survived the Greek food.
Yeah!
Oh, gosh. So, okay, so I'm seeing your comment on YouTube, Bianca, but it's not pushing to StreamYard, so I'm just going to read it.
Oh, here it is.
Finally. I'm reading chapter 18 and they order Greek food, and it's under heaven. I love Greek food. So they order, talk about it, put my book down and order Greek food. Okay.
Uh-oh. Yeah, can I just tell you that as soon as they put the order through, I was just like, why would you do that? Now the killer knows where you're at. You put the address of the location in your delivery. Like, no. I think I'm going to message you.
And she doesn't respond. Dun, dun, dun.
She's here right now. She's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Like there's more. Maybe. I don't know.
I feel like there is going to be more. I feel like she's going to get food poisoning.
Or maybe she got Greek food because she read it. That's maybe. Okay. I see what we did there. I'm on the same page now.
I see.
Again, there is alcohol in this decaf coffee, guys. It's actually peppermint mocha, too. It's not just regular peppermint.
With the canned soup. Seriously. I finished 18, tell her, oh my God, I hope I survive. And she responds with, I was wondering how much you had read. Yeah, you didn't get,
Trickster. Julie Anne Lindsey always puts a little extra in there.
Yeah, you survived the Greek food. I mean, you were not, like they put like sedation in there or whatever. I was like, hey, listen. And I knew that was going to happen. Like as soon as she got like her words were all slurring and she's like, oh, that's funny. I didn't drink any, I didn't drink anything. And I'm just like, listen, that food was tampered with. Hi, Kayla. How are you?
Okay, so if we're gonna like jump towards the slight end of it, I was really hoping for like West to come back in here. Wes Garrett. Yes, I know I'm still hoping for him to be in like every book now. But when they were like, we can team up because there's 4 of us, and then they were asking the other detective, they're like, do you have someone? She's like, I got someone in mind, and I'm going, oh my God, if it's a Garrett brother, I'm gonna be freaking so excited.
That's what I thought too. I seriously thought that was gonna happen. I'm like, oh man.
But you know what? It was never on the page, so in my mind, there was a Garrett brother there. Okay. I'm just saying.
They were there. It's fine. They needed to. Yes, they needed someone to taste the food before. I think you. Hey?
Hey. I'm going to say hey.
I'm going to say hey.
Hey.
So,
Can I tell you one of the funniest things about reading this book? Oop, side note. Was heaven. Oh. I miss your face too. It was so wonderful having the group chat on like 2 Fridays ago.
Yes. It was heaven. I've gotten that far. You know what? Greek food does sound really good. Just on the lookout for what.
100% every time.
Don't spoil me. Deja.
Happy belated 18th birthday. You're I would say legal, but that sounds so terrible. You can now read all the things.
Yeah, she didn't read any of the really, dirty Madison Faye books.
Okay.
She hasn't read them yet. She read them when she turned 18. She read them all. Don't spoil me. Like, that was supposed to be a hey, my hands were a little tight. Oh, we knew what you meant. We were already talking about the end of the book.
Yeah, whoops, there you go. I mean, we didn't give away, like, too much spoiler. Sort of. But there's a moment in the very beginning of the book, and I just have to tell you, because it was probably my favorite post-it out of all of them. So this was, like, very, very beginning, and she had just called... oh my God, why am my brain stopped working, guys. The alcohol is already getting to me. But yeah, so they had just called Jack, and he was like heading out to go to the hospital to visit Caitlin. And it was very specific that he had just gotten out of the shower and wrapped a towel around his waist. And I went back and read it twice because I wanted to make sure about this. Julie Anne Lindsey, you did not mention him putting pants on. Which I'm okay with, but I was like, am I the only one that's like realizes this? Shirt over damp skin, checked. Socks and shoes, checked. He's armed and dangerous, double check. And then I was like, as far as I can tell, he's still just wearing a towel. And I was like, modern day
socks
kilt?
And shoes.
I was super excited about that, but I was like, we got everything else, and I was like, maybe I missed it, like it was the first thing, but I was like, nope, towels around the waist, and then we're talking about the shirt, and I'm like, I dig it. Okay, I'm happy here.
Bob in and say, hi, bye, thank you so much for coming. I love how he was in a hurry.
He was in a hurry, so I will forgive it. But like even in the next scene, they were like he was wearing snug jeans, and I was like, "Dang it, I missed
so
that."
Close."
I mean, I love any scene where they're coming out of the shower, so you keep those in there all day long.
10 plus words. It should be equals question mark.
Yeah.
I feel like every shower scene is written with you in mind.
I appreciate that. I'm not gonna lie.
Secretly, apparently.
She can't put it in there explicitly, so it has to be caught, okay? I just had to say it.
Like, off page, under the wire, like he did. It wasn't written that he put pants on. I'm just saying.
And they were very nice to him.
That is fantastic. I was like, yeah, no pants. Thank you, sir, for your service. Bianca's like, no shirt, no shoes, like not a problem. Just it's fine. Like lose the pants too. Like I don't mind.
I don't know, because I did start this book last night, so maybe I was just in like the right mood for it. But I was like reading it, and I loved like the description, always like putting a wet shirt, like a shirt over. And I'm like, I like this. And then I kept reading it, and I'm going, there's no pants here. Like I'm here for it, but at the same time, I was like, am I missing something?
Nope.
I'm surprised you didn't pick it up, Nicole.
I'm surprised too. But I also I read the majority of this book today, and by majority I mean that I only was at page.
I was starting chapter 2. That's one thing I gotta say I like about Harlequin books is that even as a slow reader for me, I like that I can read it in one day and still just like have time to do a few other things, but then also like have a nice reading day.
Oh, I didn't get to that. I think I was on page 40. I was on page. I'm here to pick up a woman. I volunteer.
I know. I'd be like, pick me up. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I made it to page like 40 something, like 46 or something. So
you made it further than me. I always intend to start the books earlier so I can notate and that there's not a huge rush.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I'm like,
I made it further than you, but you were also not working today, ma'am.
Yeah, I know, but I'm a slow reader.
Here's your sappy warning, you guys.
Oh
no. Oh.
Yay! Well, we're here for you. We'll stay extra long and chit chat because we can have bathroom breaks. I think last week we tried to go 3 hours and we never had a bathroom break. I was proud of all of us.
Well, I'm almost done with my tea, so.
How dare that's going to be dangerous.
I usually finish the day before, but I read the last few chapters very early this morning.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. The perfect book comes exactly when you need it to because
100%. Can
it's
I just
wonderful.
say, for next week, I've never actually read a book about Christmas time during Christmas time.
Really?
How crazy is that? Unless if you
That's
count
very
like Harry Potter, like Christmas in that one chapter, but
that exact one chapter. You're welcome, Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca. Oh, I look forward to these so much. Honestly, right now with everything going on, without you guys, I have no idea where I would be. It would be a very bad place.
We love you guys so much. Yes. We love you. And we missed you last week. Hugs.
Everyone, awkward hug. Feel it.
Awkward.
Feel it.
Feel it. And then Shannon was saying this was her first amnesia book, and I wanted to look and actually see what was my first amnesia book, and I don't remember.
Is that even a thing? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Funny. Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay, well, this is my first amnesia book because I had never heard of that before.
Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? And that you survived the Greek food.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do random check-ins. Everyone, Marco Polo with Bianca. We're gonna have to just make sure throughout.
She still survived. I haven't either run. Well, it's gonna be the first time for a lot of people. I love it. Jumped about with my earbuds and my husband's face lit up. Oh, that's so cute. Harry Potter Christmas in that one chapter. Oh, the book for next week.
It's going to be this book, which I believe you can still get for $1.99, or it's this copy, which you can get for $1.99, or if I grab my Kindle, you'll see this copy as Kindle for $1.99.
12 Sleighs of Christmas.
I may have gotten a little bit crazy, guys.
Did you, though?
No. That's no such thing. It's a Julie Anne Lindsey book. Let's just be real. Although I can't spend $900 on some of those ones that you found that one time. That might be pushing my ability.
It's some of those YA books that she wrote,
and then I will 100% buy it.
Unless like it's those YA books that she wrote, and it's like very hard to find, and I'm like, oh my gosh, couldn't do it. Even though I love you, Julie Anne Lindsey, but I don't have that much cash to drop. I have a kidney more readily available than $1,000.
That's
next
hilarious.
week, Shannon. I lost my physical copy. Oh wait, whoa! I lost my physical copy. Had to get on my Kindle.
It's a good time for the book sale to happen. Yeah, I still think they're on sale. They were yesterday.
Oh, I might be able to accomplish that.
Yay! And they are, Kayla, because I think you have Audible. They are on Audible Plus if you're involved in that somehow. I'm not sure if it's just there, but I know you drive a lot, so that might be helpful.
So many books. Good. Treat yourself.
Ooh, do that. Yeah.
Treat yourself.
I feel like honestly, the only thing that I've been buying during this pandemic besides food is books.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
Because I can get them online. I just have to find ways to get them not on Amazon. Excuse me. It's a little difficult.
A little bit. Yeah, I was trying to think of like what my first like amnesia is definitely like a subgenre.
Oopsies. Nope, it's up here. Nope, that's the wrong book. I grabbed the wrong one.
What are you doing?
Because Bianca said, curious, are any of the author names her actual name? So Julie Anne Lindsey. That is her actual name.
Her actual, yeah, I know.
Unless if that's a lie too, and I just lied to everybody.
We don't. I mean, she signs her book Julie.
Although she did sign these as Jacqueline to kind of keep with the theme.
Did she now?
AKA, oh no, she did sign it Julie, AKA Julie Frost. Julian Frost. Jacqueline Frost. Oh my gosh. I can't read. I need to get more water. My bad.
Life Force, Food and Books. You are 100% correct. I can find easier than toilet. Oh my god,
it's
so funny.
True.
So funny. Me.
Can I just tell you, there's nothing worse than tagging an author and realizing that you have like the wrong there or your in there. And I was just like, it's Twitter, so I can't go back. And too many people have liked it already. So I was like, I'm sorry, friends.
I know.
I do know how to write. I did feel like it was wrong. But
that's okay.
I caught it way too late.
We saw like the best, the best, like this is why the edit feature should not exist, because we would miss out on gems like this tweet that we found where I gotta pull it up because
pull that one up and then pull up the one that Julie Anne Lindsey shared.
Was dying laughing. I was laughing so hard. And then I was reading the comments. Okay, so it says, "Fuck this pandemic. I miss eating out, my friends." That's what it says.
I just love how she catches it and goes, "With my friends," and then she's like, "Dear God, what have I done?" It's like she knew immediately that it was just never going to be good.
Oh my god. I was just going through the comments because I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing I have ever read. Oh god, so funny. Oh yeah, and then Julie Anne Lindsey, she posted one where it was the typo that she did that she catches. Oh my gosh, I was dying laughing.
Dan. Oh my gosh, it was the same like
a little typo about Dan's family. Dan's grandparents have been pecan farmers and worked the lady next door. She meant it for it to be land. Can't see it, but it's on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook, friends.
And of course, I said if they had worked the lady next door, this would be a completely different genre and I wouldn't hate it.
I'm like, I'm there for it. So
oh, I was laughing so hard. So funny.
Where's as well as thrillers? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I should have like read something like this before. But
that's why I'm afraid of Twitter.
There should be an edit feature. Like, how do you not have that you can go back and like edit your own tweet?
Nope, because then we would miss out. I love the pen. I love that pen name, Jacqueline Frost.
Me too.
Receipts. I have the receipts. I honestly, I bookmarked that tweet because I want to be able to go back and look at it for all time. Christmas at the Cupcake Cafe. Cupcake Cafe number 2, sir. Where's number 1? What's this number 2 nonsense?
You can't start us on number 2. I think it was a doctor. The first one that you were talking about.
I actually, it was so funny that it even came across my feed because I didn't even follow this person. It was just liked so much that it came across my feed. My poor cozy.
The scandal.
Scandal. Oh my gosh.
I mean, with what Nicole reads.
Yeah, everyone has that list of like dirty, crazy.
You told me to read Coulter's Wife or whatever that series was. That was.
Yeah.
Those 3 guys and 1 lady.
Yeah, that was like my introduction to Minaj, and I went hard. I went off the deep end and just there's no turning back.
You made me read that. You didn't make me, but you were like, pick it up. It's really good. And I did. And I was like, I'm very confused. Like, how are they all? Like, the handstand again. I'm like, carry the 5, add the 12. Where's the leg? I mean, it makes perfect sense now, but I mean, that was I gotten into romance at that point.
How are they all? How are they all? Ma'am, she has 3 holes. It's fine.
Yeah, and apparently 2 hands if you want to go with 5 guys.
I'm at the point where, like, when I'm reading the Minaj, if it's only like a 3-way or a 4-way, that's tame. I am Jen.
I just don't know the things.
Not the handstand again.
I feel like that's got to be an Easter egg in each of our just live streams. Just randomly be like handstand and then let it go. Talk about whatever else.
Where's the leg?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there was none of that in this book. None of that.
Unfortunately, we got to cut that out. Dang it.
Oh my gosh.
They got to bring back the Blaze line, and then Julie, you got to write for that one.
You're gonna like shut down this live.
I will tell you oh god, I gotta find the tweet again. I had to post it where they were getting like hot and steamy, and like the scene was so good, and I was like, this is why we have global warming, not necessarily because of our impact, but because of these steamy scenes.
Because of these steamy scenes.
I will come across it later, but
okay. Steamy in this book.
Yeah, the sexual tension was real, friends. So
real. Where's the leg? Dashing through the snow. Debbie Maycomer is really, I like reading Debbie Maycomer Christmas stuff. There's just, I don't know, I just feel so cozy, like reading her books. So
100% Bianca.
How did we, this is what happens.
Good tangent. We've already been on for like 25 minutes. We've talked about the book for like 2.
Yeah.
But we're catching up. We've missed everyone.
Sorry, Julie Anne. We'll give you 1 million books to write. Yeah. Yes, please. She said global warming. It's not it's because of all the steamy scenes. But yeah, if honestly, like in my defense, Bianca, I was left unattended.
My hand was slightly heavier with the Baileys.
Like, 2 shots of vodka.
Like, it only says 1.
Go.
Okay, yeah, that looks about right. 1 glass, right? Not 1 shot.
Oh my gosh, when I was doing the sprints last night, I had the bottle of wine because I didn't want to like get up and, so I had it with me. And then I had finished the bottle, but I didn't drink the whole bottle it was just already almost gone. And so I'm like pouring the rest of it, and Dave's just like, did you just drink that whole bottle? I'm like, no. And
is that Liberty one that's like gigantic?
Yes. I was like, no, I finished the bottle, but oh gosh, I still need to read that book. I still have it in my Kindle.
The one that we had archived that may or may not. I feel like that one's just not going to go well. We're going to have to write our own.
I've read worse books. I've read Kissing the Coronavirus.
I read Breath of Scandal.
Kissing the Coronavirus is worse than Breath of Scandal, sweetheart.
Breath of Scandal was like 7,000 pages, and Kissing the Coronavirus was like 2.
7,000 pages.
It felt like it. It'll get better, Jen. Don't worry. It's fine. It gets worse every time.
No, it doesn't. What about that one page where the guy got hit by the train? That was a great page, ma'am.
The train needed to back up and hit him again.
I feel like
and then realize it needed to keep going in the right direction.
I feel like when you get hit by a train once does the job.
Yeah, well, he still lived afterwards. Okay, they both did.
Can't be worse than the corona. Yeah, honestly, that book. I mean, at least I was laughing when I was reading that book. So that's nice.
Isn't it like 16 pages? It's something like really short.
Something like that. I have no idea, but it is short. All right, back to the book that we were actually supposed to be talking about.
All right, we're here for this.
All righty. So, yeah, I really did want to find out it was probably I'm remembering a Lisa Kleypas book for my first Amnesia book, but.
Amnesia book?
Yeah.
I was like, I have a lot of Lisa Kleypas. Have I read her? No, but you've told me she's really good, so
She is really good.
So I start getting things.
Gotta read stuff.
Put a Tessa Dare book on my romance readathon, and then you gave me the other book, and then I took it off because it covered more.
Rhythm Quarter Malikan? Yeah.
Back to Dangerous Knowledge, yes.
It had to be satirical. You were so right.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Dangerous Knowledge. Okay. So, So yeah, like she gets she's like driving down the road and she's on the run. She's very, anxiety is,
Hi.
the danger level is high,
Well, she
and
starts off
then
happy for a moment because she's like, "I've cracked the case," and then there's
she's like,
headlights, and then in
yes.
that point, we're all oh my gosh, suspicious.
I was suspicious of literally everyone except for Caitlin and Jack. Like I was suspicious of her best friend. I'm like, okay, you're her best friend.
I made a note at one point towards the end because even though she had been kidnapped, I'm like, well, wouldn't it be great if they kidnapped it and like faked her hair and everything to get the story? And I was like, oh my gosh, because she was just standing there while she was trying to like dig a hole out of this window, and I'm like, you're literally doing nothing. And then she was like, and then she let me climb on her shoulders, and I was like, you're a good friend. I like you again.
I like you again, Shannon, with the character list. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, so it has an amnesia trope, and then it also has brother's best friend trope. Love that. And yeah,
he passed away.
So sad. Okay, I didn't like this detective bitch at all. Like I did not know. Like seriously, there was one quote where hold on. I was so suspicious of Maggie. Yeah, seriously. I was like, I bet it's Maggie. I'm like, okay.
You just can't trust anybody. But I mean, it's not quite as much as a cozy. Like, they do have to have some friends, I feel like, but...
Okay, so this one quote with this detective, and Caitlin's like, my family isn't in the country, because like the detective suggests, I suggest you stay with family until we figure out what's going on. My family isn't in the country. That's right. Your only known connection is Mr. Hale, a man you've just met. I was like, listen here, bitch. Like, I don't like your tone, first of all. Second of all, you are probably in on it. You're crooked. I don't like you.
I was just like, once they started talking about the son was involved and the dad was the chief of police, I was like, none of the police force can be trusted. Like, don't trust anyone.
Yeah, get kicked for sure.
She did do well at the end.
Yeah, I was not happy with her performance, first of all. I'm like, who is your supervisor, ma'am? Because I would like to make a complaint.
It should be the first Garrett brother. What's his name?
I did like seeing a woman in the law enforcement too, but...
Blake. Aha. Sorry, I had to know the name.
I said, get her. I was like, who are you talking to Caitlin like this? She has lost her memory. Your bedside manner needs some work.
Well, and then she didn't even tell the doctor to.
Oh, I know. Like, oh. As soon as she was like, oh yeah, she says I can go. I'm being discharged. And then he's like, don't they want to keep you for observation? What did she say about the amnesia? And then she's like, she says it's not that uncommon. I was like, you a lion? You lie.
But like she was so convincing about it too. I probably been like, all right, let's go. I don't know anything different.
Bianca mastectomies to get laid. I also didn't appreciate. I did not appreciate it. Thank you. But I love how like Jack came to her defense and she's like, yeah, I'm here protecting her.
Yeah.
But yeah. As soon as she was like, yeah, they said I can go. And I was like, you probably didn't even tell the doctor you had amnesia.
She tricked me. I'm going to be real. I was just like, yeah, sure. And then it comes out later and I was like, I'm so gullible. I believe anything.
Oh my God. That is so funny.
I have to be fact checked. I have to have someone that fact checks with me.
That is so funny.
Oh, goodness.
So gullible. So gullible. But yeah, so like how she gets amnesia, I'm surprised she survived. But honestly, if she didn't survive, there wouldn't be a book. But she literally went off the side. She was forced off the side of the road. Her car was jacked up. Damage on all the sides. Windshield busted up. Oh, it was bad. And surprised, like, honestly, she was walking after that. Book club
That's
has
good though. You gotta keep them on the prepaid life savings time. So you know what? That's fine. Back in March, they'll appreciate it. You kept them even.
Yep, exactly. It's like, listen, kids, you gotta go to bed. Mommy's got her juice. I'm busy.
100%. So what's your first post-it? Did you tell us yet?
Oh, yeah, my first post-it, it's like when she was like getting like almost run off the road, she was trying to call Jack, and I'm like, do you think he's gonna be able to help you now? Like he's gonna get to you like that? Like why are you calling him now?
I mean,
you should have called before. Jacked up. Yeah, honestly, like Jack could do like amazing things, so he would probably get there pretty quick, but he didn't
100%.
answer the phone because he was in the shower. I mean,
not putting pants on. Still, again, I'm here for it. I'm totally okay with it.
He probably showers naked.
What? You guys do that?
Oh my god. What? Oh, here we go. All right.
Alcohol kicking in, guys.
Oh man. Oh. Your hood's on crooked.
I know.
Oh Lord.
I don't know how to fix it with this camera because they're all sideways. Who knows? You guys love me either way. It's fine.
It's like you got your ears on wrong. Oh God. Almost forgiving with the mail. That's true. Like it's fine.
100%.
He doesn't wear pants. He probably doesn't. He doesn't wear pants out either. So he has zero pants. Whole different kind of book.
Who needs to work out when you can laugh your head?
Oh my god, seriously, like that was so hard, like your back hurts.
Oh,
Jen's fanning herself. She's like, I gotta keep my hoodie on.
I know this is like fleece, and I'm like, I've got that fan on. I've got.
Oh my god.
I could take it off, and but it's. I might actually hang on here. I'm gonna go radio silent. Take a sip of water.
We can still hear you. I don't think I've seen Jen. It's because she's intoxicated.
What? What are you saying behind my back?
No, I'll say it to your friend. It's not my fault you didn't have your earphones in.
I had to cool off, friends. I'm still putting the hat back on, but I need the jacket off because I'm like sweating bullets over here.
Sweat bullets. Bianca's saying, I don't think I've seen Jen laugh this hard. And it's because you're intoxicated. Is Jen joining Jack? Probably. More than likely. She's like, I'm so there. It's insane.
Yes. Eunice, I love her. Oh, when it became more hot in my jacket than it needed to be.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, man, this turned into a different kind of live stream, didn't it?
Live stream after dark. It's 9:00 somewhere.
It's technically dark. It's almost dark.
No, it's 100% dark. I know when
Is
I set out
100% dark?
Okay, no, because the moon's probably out and it's a pretty large moon, so got me there.
It's a full moon. That's probably why she's crazy.
Yeah.
So my next post-it note is
the same one I have. I hope so. Go for it.
I don't know. But it's 13.
Oh no, it's not. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it was basically, you know, Jack was saying like Griffin was his best friend. Mm-hmm. He had promised that, you know, he was going to look out for her. So it's like, so he was like, so you're like a replacement brother. And he's like, yes, ma'am. I was like, that's not going to work for me.
Then no, it's not.
No.
Yeah, there were a couple times when she's like, I hope he doesn't see me as a brother, and I was and I'm going, I really hope so not either, because that's not going to end well for my mentality later.
No. Yep, we're still.
Do you have a post-it note on 14?
No.
Oh. Okay, so this
is there more in this series? No, this is the final one,
this
right?
is the fourth one. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Julie Anne Lindsey, I think you said for a lot of these Harlequin intrigues that they're only 4.
I think this is the final one. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure. But yeah, so this was when he was talking about how he saw the picture of Caitlyn and assumed that it was his girlfriend, so he was making like scary comments about it, and he went to go whack him, and he's like, you touch her over my dead body, and I'm like, I'm going to hell for thinking of making a joke right now, aren't I?
Too soon.
No, I felt so terrible thinking about it. I was like, oh,
shame on you. Shame on you. This is the end of that series. Yeah, it's the end. This is the final book.
This is also the one that was your contractor, right?
Yeah.
Just him and his wife.
Yeah.
I think so.
I remember you were saying that.
And then this is my long comment about him not wearing pants.
Oh, yeah. Congrats to everyone for finishing a series.
Yay!
Huzzah. I love it. Huzzah.
That's my favorite.
So, you're so right. We finished a series.
Yeah, we did. Well, we finished one with the Garrett Valor Cade County series. That was a 4.
Listen, you guys, we finished a lot of series.
A lot of series I. Yep.
Series I.
100%. 100%.
And then I love how to get into the ICU, he told the nurses that I'm Jack Hale, Caitlyn's fiance. So we got the fake fiance. Hey, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Snowy walk.
I'm jealous. We don't have snow here. It does get cold enough that it could snow if there was any perspiration, but that's never happening.
It only snows in like very northern Arizona. She looks so young. I could see it. Yeah, she looks young.
Yep. Page 14. Yeah, we did a couple tangents. Tangents were all about the beginning of this. You'll have to go back. It's a lot of fun.
All good. Like, yes, I wrote this with my home builder, Jack, and his wife, Caitlyn. Probably took a book. I love it so much. I love that. It's my first year. Oh, you missed book 1 of the Kitty Couture.
Oh.
So cool.
Builder and his wife. Yep. Why do I think of Bob the Builder now? Ignore me, guys. Just ignore me.
It's Jack the Builder.
No.
Snow. Everyone's getting snow. Everyone's getting snow.
I would just want rain, okay? I'll take rain. We don't even have a cloud in the sky for 300 days this year so far.
Yeah, we haven't had. Yeah, we haven't had almost any rain. That's a COVID cover, LOL. They couldn't bring the models in, so they had to get recruited.
I was wondering that. I'm honestly I was thinking about COVID, and I'm going, okay, there's one person on this cover, but there's 2 on each of the other ones, and I'm like, but you could technically have them be separate and then just edit them together, but I'm not sure how that would have worked. I wonder what the other cover would have looked like now. I'm so curious.
They had to get creative. That's what she said, COVID. Wow, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Good to see you, too. Good to see you. Can he fix it? Yes,
I got the Bob the Builder.
So funny.
Oh.
All righty. So this page 33 where,
I have one before you.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't be like that, Nicole.
Okay, go ahead. Just steal my thunder. Gosh. We don't need Jen here. It's fine.
Don't do that. So mean.
Oh, Jen Shannon. Kim saw your picture. Cover. All right, go ahead with your
Yeah,
post.
So this is when the nurse was talking to her, like she first wakes up Caitlin, and she goes, what I do know is that your dead sexy boyfriend is in the waiting room, and he's determined to find out how you got hurt. He's a little intense, and I've got to be honest, I feel bad for anyone he thinks might have been involved, but he's sweet too. And then she goes on to say, where on earth did you find him? I want one. Hell, every woman I know wants one. And I'm like, ain't that the truth? And then at the very bottom, they do talk about, like, this is Caitlin's first time seeing him. And she goes, he's wearing a nice fitting jeans. And that's when I was like, damn, no towel.
Dang. I was hoping he was still naked.
I mean, a girl can hope. Yeah, I've got a while.
No, she's fine. Oh, she's fine. Promise. I was basically saying that, when, she was being discharged, and I'm saying she didn't even tell the doctor she has amnesia and doesn't remember anything.
I mean, would you have known that, like, without a medical background? Would you have known that, or?
I don't know. I'm just extremely jaded. I was like, you didn't tell her anything? I would be the same way. If I could get out of the hospital quicker by withholding information, I would do it. I'm a terrible patient. Like, I'm terrible. I don't ever go to the hospital or to the doctor unless I'm bleeding. And I'm talking like arterial blood spraying. Like,
yeah, I stay away from the doctors pretty often. I don't get sick very often, knock on wood.
I know.
We're just going to keep knocking for a minute. Like, get some solid knocks in there, guys.
Solid knocks.
But yeah, I just...
Moving on to my water.
Healthy. All right, next post-it note. What's your next one?
54.
Go for it.
I love how she was basically saying, like, anyone could do a title search for properties owned by your company and find us. And I'm not at my place when they come for me. They'll go to yours. They can find your address through your truck title. Once they link you to your company, it's an easy jump to assume you're hiding me at another location. And he's like, what kind of amateur operation do you think we're running here?
Well, and I love that scene too, because there were a couple times where he would say like one thing, and then she would just be like, but they could find you this way, this way, this way, and that way. And then he's like, but we could do this. And she's like, well, they could find you this way, this way, this way, and that way. And I'm thinking to myself, man, you have amnesia. Like, how do you know all of this? Like, you don't even know your middle name, but you can tell how someone's going to find you. Like,
yes.
Selective memory.
Selective, yes. Don't they do a test for that before you leave? For amnesia? No idea.
I wonder if they would do it for like some sort of concussion. I mean, you feel like you've got to.
Well, any kind of head injury, they do like the like general questions. They do like who's the president, or they don't, like things like that.
I feel like she wouldn't be able to answer that then. Although she knew the security code. Although things were starting to come back at that point anyway.
Things were coming back for her. Yeah. So, but
oh my god,
this doctor is subpar.
Not gonna lie, that when she remembered that and they had a hugging moment, I was just like, literally, just clear the contents off a desk and take care of business.
And clear. I love how when they are actually at her work, and he was just like, "I like your desk," and I immediately just thought of that. I'm just like, it's a nice desk to like bang on. If y'all wanted to take advantage of that.
I mean, that's the structural nature of the desk. Yeah, let's do it. Maybe let people leave first, but all right, whatever floats your boat.
I mean, pre-amnesia knowledge. That's a good point. Yeah. With head injuries, they do. Let's make it back to not go to the hospital.
100%. Yep. I'm all in for it.
Yeah. Really, really, no. It's like, what kind of amateur operation are we running here? I just thought that was funny. I was like, yeah, Caitlin, this isn't amateur hour. My next post note is page 61.
Oh, you're before me.
Oh, again. Oh, you should write books, clear off the desk, and take care of business.
Don't even grab him. Jack, look up.
Look up.
There he
Thank you. Gosh. I'm like, Jack.
Look at her. There she is. No, he's like, I'm
He's
not
like
having
so over it. Whole new meeting to office party. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. It's a good pack. It's a good pack. Okay, so my next post-it note is it's been like they were just like touching hands. You know, the first time where they she aligned their palms and like a jolt of heat and need lanced through him. And I'm like, they're literally just touching hands and I'm swooning.
Yep, 100%.
Kitty!
He's still in here. Maybe I can grab him later.
Hi, Christine!
Hi, Christine!
Didn't have time to read the book. Oh, it's okay. Yay! Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
It's Jack Ryan. I was just like, how is he being held like that?
My dad popped in because he knocked open the door to get in here and saw us. He was laying on the floor, and he's laying on the floor once again now, but gotta let him see his viewers, make sure that he knows he's loved, Thank you for being here today. He's like Fat Louie from Princess Diaries.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah, if only he would just lay down when I'm around, but no, he's got to be all up in my business.
You had food. And then you flicked water at him. He didn't come into the dining room for days. He was did not go in there.
You're welcome. Like, you should train your animals to not sit on the table.
Hey, you know what? He doesn't normally eat a ton of food.
Not having it. Shifting and sweating with the eggs of the hands. Yeah, they're like literally just touching hands. And I'm like, oh my God.
I said global warming for that reasoning.
Hey, Bree, how are you? So funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, my next post-it note, 74.
Oh, I have before you.
Okay.
So this is when they're at the house. Well, first of all, she makes a joke about like there's the one bathroom, but how many bedrooms? And I was like, you both know that you only want there to be one bedroom. Like, let's be honest. Right? And then they were describing the bed that in her room, and she was like, for one silly moment, she imagined leading Jack there. If he was half the lover, he was the fighter and friend. It'd be a night she wouldn't forget. And I'm like, I like where your mind is at.
I like how I use the word that is fantastic. You would have to, if you like met up with them after this, if they read the book, you would have to look them in the eyes after that and just know that you had the word erection in your book that they read about them or based on that. Oh, so funny. Oh, that's so hilarious. Give us some heat.
I was like, if we're doing that, put me and Taryn Edgerton together. I'll be okay with that. Can you make requests?
Oh my god.
If you're looking for names, there you go.
Oh my gosh. Do you have to get a new contractor now? So
oh,
do they know they're in your book? Probably.
Because
their names are Jack and Caitlin.
I'm trying to remember back to our live stream with her. She said she asked if she could use it, I think. Yes, okay. I was like, I think they'll give them that, but I don't know for sure.
Maybe they could, like role play.
Now we're getting a little too. Next post-it note.
Jen's like, that's a little extreme for me.
Well, I just love my next post-it note, which is one page before yours. So I'm 73.
That came out wrong. She's like, I mean, I gotta read about the heat. Oh gosh.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I took coffees to the office.
I mean, they're tame, but there's heat. But yeah, so this is when they went. I think this was her like really ghetto apartment. I think so. basically they heard a sound and she's like, tell me I have a cat. And I was like, I hope so. But then I also...
when they were breaking into or not breaking in, when they were going to her like rundown apartment. Yeah.
Yeah. But then all of a sudden, because it was like, tell me I have a cat, it immediately made me think of losing it. And then I was just like,
oh, yes. When she basically made up the cat to get out of having sex with this guy.
She's like, I gotta go pick up my cat. It's like 11 p.m. at night. And he's like, you have to do this now? She's like, yeah, I forgot about it all day. And then she actually saw him
like after midnight.
Yeah. She saw him the next day. And then she's like, I'm going to have to get a cat now. And she actually went out and bought a cat.
Oh, God, yeah.
But that's
so
what it made
funny.
me think of. But then it was like a moment later, a small red dot appeared on her forehead. And I'm like, maybe you have two cats and they're pissed. Found the laser pointer and want you to pay. I was just being
Someone
silly.
else was breaking in. You are so right. I know. And I was just like, that was at my my Post-it note. And like when the laser pointer or like was on her forehead, I was just like, if anyone's keeping count, that is 3 times she's gotten shot at before page 100. Like, this is insane.
I mean, they had an active shooter after her. It made sense.
Yes, that's correct. my next Post-it note is for that detective, and it's the listen here, bitch comment. So my next Post-it note isn't until 159.
Oh my gosh. I did have a point too where I didn't go too much in there. Kitty Couture. Yeah, you never know.
Like, stuff that happens in this series is a little bit too dark for the cozy mysteries, but I don't think anyone's getting shot at. I think she was actually shot at like 5 times in this book.
Yeah, she was shot at quite a few. But there was a hefty handful.
Quite a bit.
Well, that, and then they almost got blown up once. I mean, like, that's got to count as something too. So it's just like,
truck got blown up. I remember that.
Yeah,
and he was injured, and I was like, oh my gosh, you need to tend to his wounds. The intensity level. Yeah, that's what I thought about the romantic suspense. The intensity level is up there.
And I will say, because I know that we've talked a little bit about, like, there's a little bit of a formula to them, but I've got to say, like, Julie Anne Lindsey, you do an excellent job of, even though there being a formula, like, it still feels fresh and new. Like, yes, things are going to happen that are going to escalate the situation, but I feel like it's so well done that it just doesn't feel repetitive. At least for me, that's my opinion, but, but yeah, so it's just
Jen will make it a correlation to a cat with anything.
Anytime. Well, she had just mentioned having a cat, okay? So I was like, maybe I was hoping for the best, okay? Cats can be assholes, all right? I'll be the first to admit it.
Yeah. When they try to steal your food and don't take no for an answer. And you are allergic to them and they still go, like, they come up to you and rub on and eat your shoes.
Well, that was your own fault for leaving the shoes on the floor, okay? He likes new smell.
Where are shoes supposed to go if not on the floor, ma'am?
In your purse.
In
or in a closet.
Oh my gosh. It's just because you haven't trained your animals.
You train a cat, okay?
That is why I stick with dogs. They know who the alpha is.
I mean, my cat...
And they actually listen when I say no. My cat will listen to me
over the parental units. I will say that. He's much better. Like, if I walked into a room and I'm like, what are you doing? He'll immediately back down. He knows.
Okay. I haven't seen anything.
Hearing, okay?
I haven't seen any of this.
All right.
I haven't seen any of this. No. Lies. Here for it. Yes. Train a cat. Yeah, exactly.
I know. These are my cat people, okay? They know the situation.
Optimism is a good thing. Maybe laser point. Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's like, hopefully it is a cat and it's not another person trying to shoot at you.
Jack Ryan does go on a leash. He is adorable. I could probably pull up a picture here in a minute. But I'm on a Post-it note now. I feel like I've been here for too long. But this is when they're in the office. They're in the office, and Marcia didn't like her, but we're not supposed to. Is that your boyfriend? And then she was like, he looks nice. And then her comment, so Caitlin was basically like, Marsha was wrong. Jack wasn't nice looking. He was hot, and everything about him called to her. Those teasing hazel eyes, the breadth of his strong, broad chest and shoulders, the way he looked at her as if she was a treasure to guard at any price, the way he touched her like it was an honor. And I was like, I'll take 2, please.
I'll take 2. Now you're getting greedy. 2,
hey,
ma'am?
I just need to move to the right city, okay?
You need to move to the right city. I was like, ma'am, how about you focus on getting 1, okay?
So hurtful. It's a hard time to date, guys.
What was your excuse before that?
I'm afraid. That was page 95.
Bianca wants a picture of Jack Ryan.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can do that now. I have post-its before you, though. But let's get a picture of Jack Ryan on his leash outside.
Do you want to read your post-its, or you want to show everybody a picture of your cat?
It's been demanded that I show the cat, so I'm going to take a brief moment.
It's been demanded.
Although I have to find it, so give me a moment, because this was back in March. Did I ever tell you that I did? I posted it in the book club chat. Taryn Edgerton, he likes cats, which makes me love him even more.
Yeah, that was at the law firm where she was interning for that lawyer. Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
I thought she did it like at first too.
Oh yeah. You can train him a little bit, but it's difficult.
Jack Ryan needs a little bit of work. Jen needs to. Yeah, exactly. Now she wants to.
I mean, I'm reading the 3 holes that apparently I can just gung ho about.
I'm weirding out. I might have got her name wrong. I don't know. Is it Marsha?
It is Marsha. Yeah, it was really hard to figure out. That's Jack Ryan on his leash outside. Let me see if I can go.
I don't think you got a name wrong.
No, because I literally had to read it for a moment and be like, who's that? And then
there's this.
He was super excited to be outside. Now he screams and yells to go outside at all times.
So vocal.
He is. But now that the weather's cooler, we do let him go out more often. My next one is page 122 and 123, and we meet Maggie. And she called Toby, their IT guy. And she goes, Toby is our IT guy. He likes me. He's in the middle of something for someone else, but he's going to reset your password in a minute and call back to let us know it's done because he likes her. And I was just like, I love Maggie. And then
I was suspicious of Maggie.
Oh gosh, just her next page where she's like, so you're Jack, like the Jack?
She knew about the Jack.
She like totally ratted her out though. Been like, she's sending you cards and birthdays. He always leaves his phone numbers. It's the sweetest thing ever, and you love it. She leaned closer to Caitlin's ear and lowered her voice. You saw him at Griffin's ceremony for something or other the year we met. So the year Caitlin and Maggie met. And thought he was the dreamiest. You asked Griffin about him all the time, and Griffin hated it. You loved getting him going, so you teased him mercilessly about coming to visit him so you could get to know Jack better. And I'm like, that's a good sister.
Yes. So funny. Super happy outside.
Oh, yeah. And then I was
honestly, I was suspicious of everybody.
I can't believe I have more post-it notes in the middle of this book than you. But
at this time, I was trying to get this book read so I could actually just talk about the book because I was home at this time trying to read this book.
Yep. Okay. But yeah, so they were like trying to figure out her passwords for literally anything.
The Jack.
And so he's like, yeah, do you guys have like a troop number? And then she goes, Jack tugged the sleeve of his thermal shirt over one elbow and held up his bicep. This number? And I was just like, this number?
You know, like when he did that, his bicep was just bulging. And I'm like, yes.
Caitlin tried not to sue. New personal discovery. She liked strong muscled arms and she loved the ink. And I was like, I'm okay here.
Like yeah.
Just a little bit.
Maggie did not keep Caitlin. She was like, "Oh, are you gonna tell him or should I?" This is exactly how Maggie was.
So Maggie wanted them together so much, and I was like,
"Maggie,
we'll co-captain this ship."
Maggie shipped it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've got more because you said yours 150.
159, yeah.
159. Okay, sorry. So this is when they had just seen the gun at the casino. And she's running in heels.
Shot at number 4.
Shot at number 4. Yep. And for some reason, and I don't know why this occurred to me, I thought of Bryce Dallas Howard in Jurassic Park, and I'm gonna go, the lady from Jurassic World can run in heels in a forest. Why can't you run in heels on flat ground? And then I was like, this coming from a girl that can barely stand in heels.
I know, Jen, you're like being really judgmental. Like, okay. But yeah, like she ran all over that island in heels, and gotta give it to her. When I found out oh my gosh. That's
yeah.
I didn't even make that correlation, Bianca. Oh my gosh.
I didn't either, but now that you say that, I'm like, how did I not think that?
How did I miss that? Snaps for Bianca.
Bianca, you're killing it today.
Killing it.
Oh, and here's just the passage where I said it's because of steamy scenes like this that we have global warming. So it was Jack's. Oh my gosh. If I can, I'll try and words. This is page 149 if anyone would like to read along.
Oh, okay.
So this was
141.
149. I think this is when they were in the office, and so Jack forces his eyes not to linger on the deeply cut back of her sexy dress or the miles of bare legs visible below a very high hemline. He tried not to imagine running his fingers along that hem, inching it up from behind while planting hot kisses down her bare spine. He didn't mean to wonder what it would feel like to pull her back against his chest and rid her of the little dress altogether. I'm not gonna lie, I read that line like 6 times and I wanted to say pull her back against his chest and ride her. I don't know why. It definitely says rid her. And I just like didn't want to read the rest of that sentence. And I had to specifically reading this out loud. I had to be like, it's rid, it's rid, it's rid. Don't say ride, rid.
It's rid.
Oh
my
no,
gosh. Jen's just like, this is what I wanted to say.
I could, like, in my mind, I was like, that's not, like, ride her the black dress. And I was like, nope, it's definitely rid. And so I'd read the passage again. But because of how it was, like, so going for that moment, I was just like, ride her. But yeah, then she caught him ogling her. I can't say ogling her. Wanting her, and she knew it. Everything okay? And then Caitlin wet her lips, returning his appreciative gaze and allowing her attention to linger unashamedly in places that made him want to moan. And I was just like, that scene, guys.
That's the scene.
That's why we have global warming.
And honestly, it's just like, these, like, just, they haven't even, he was just thinking about touching her. Like, he wasn't even touching her. And I'm just like, you're so sexy. I know. Gosh, you're so sexy.
I needed it. Thanks, guys.
I love your patience.
Sometimes you just have to put what you want in there.
You just gotta,
technically that line
your brain just inserts. Your brain just inserts like what you want.
Because it would really be excellent that way. My next one is 169, so I'll let you go.
69, of course.
It's a good one.
So this was when Jack was basically like, oh, like, no, I don't feel that way towards her. It's just like we're in extreme circumstances, life or death situations, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, it was the way he felt about his brothers at Fortress, his brothers from combat. Like, it felt normal to feel attached to someone he shared so many near-death experiences with. I'm like, honey, whatever helps you sleep at night, whatever helps. You are lying to yourself.
Maybe.
I know, she was like, ride her, yes,
and then
yes.
Just cross
and
out
scene.
The book ended there. Perfect. Great.
Awesome. With a good old ride. Yep.
Happily ever after.
Oh gosh. Mine's 191. So go ahead.
191. How could you skip this moment? So this is after they had
I was trying to finish the
I know.
book.
I'll stop giving you a hard time.
I don't want you to give me a hard time. I would like someone else to give me a hard time.
Yeah.
We read your books as an outline. This
we
is
take
how
it
we
to the
want it
next
to
level.
go.
It just slightly escalates.
Choose your own adventure. Oh, that's so funny.
But yeah,
That's true,
so
though.
this one was after they had that really intense kiss at night. And then like the next morning he wakes up. First of all, he's like, I'll say hello to her before going to the bathroom. And I'm like, I literally can't have thoughts before I go to the bathroom. Like, I don't know how anyone else can hold their bladder. Like, you just can't do stuff. You get up, you go pee. It's what you do.
It's what you do.
But he decided to take an alternate route. And then so he comes out to greet her to say hello, and she stepped into view at the end of the hallway, a steaming mug cradled in her hands, an oversized gray t-shirt hung askew from her narrow shoulders like a nightshirt. 4 large black letters stretched across the tempting curves of her chest, Army. He lowered his gaze from her apparently braless breasts, only to find a perfect set of slender thighs at the hem of the shirt, bare thighs, and just like that, the fantasies returned. And I'm like, well played, Caitlin. Well played.
She knew her assets and what to put on display. And yeah, she was trying. She tried. She did shoot her shot. And then but he was too strong. He was too strong. Strong-willed.
I'm at 184. This will be a quick one. So this is when they're talking to Maggie and they're like, okay, go stay in a public area. We're going to come to you.
Maggie.
And she's like, I'm going to go back to the parking garage. I'll meet you in my car. At least I can lock my doors. And I'm like, Maggie, use more than one brain cell.
I know. It's like, Maggie, listen. He said go into a public area. You are not listening. This is why you got kidnapped. This is why you got kidnapped, because you did not listen.
It was literally his, like the sentence before that was him saying, find a cluster of people and insert yourself. Then tell us where you are. I'm going to go back to my car. No. I'm
going to go back to my car. Like, you're not listening. You're not listening.
It's like those horror movies where all of a sudden they're like, you know what? I'm going to go hang out in this cemetery. That feels like a safe place. Oh, there's an empty grave. Let's hide in here.
I know. Why don't we just get into a running car? No, let's hide behind the chainsaws. Okay. She's talking about the shirt worked. It's like his will was just too strong.
I think because the shirt, he recognized it as her brother's.
Yes.
So then she was.
Took him out of it.
I think it was just enough to take him out of it, unfortunately.
Maggie was all over the place. Like, she was stressed out. She was stressed. I get it. But honestly, she didn't have to make the decision. Someone was telling her what to do. She just had to listen, but she didn't.
Linda, listen.
Linda, listen. So true.
My next one is I already did that one. I told you guys what it is about. Now the killer knows where you are.
Oh.
My next one's not until 2:16, and that's my last one. Go for it.
Yeah, this was basically like when he realized that she didn't tell the doctor about her memory loss, and I'm like, I freaking know it. I freaking knew it.
She tricked me. She 100% tricked me.
It's the doctor's fault.
You tell me something, I believe you. Unless I know it's not true.
She did not do her full discharge exam. That is entirely her fault. It's fine.
Yeah.
Mine is not until 2:48.
Oh, okay. Basically, this was with the thing about Maggie. I was suspecting her at that point. Like, I liked Maggie, and really, I didn't have any inkling, but all of a sudden, like, they're there together in the room together, and she's like, yeah, it's completely empty. And then she's like, I looked after you overnight, and I'm like, did you try and find a way out? Like, were you planted here? Are you guilty? Like, I don't know what it was, but I got like this weird feeling.
Jen's like, I'm sorry, did you even try to escape?
Well, because she asked how long have I been out? She's like, well, since yesterday. And so I'm just like,
how do you even know what day it is? Like,
yeah.
But I think there was a window, so I gave that to her.
And I get that, like, she looked really like haggard, and I'm like, maybe they like made her like roll around outside to like get into the park for a second.
She was like, I'm sorry, like, did you even try to escape?
It's just in my mind. At that point I was suspicious of her, and then she's like, "Climb on my shoulders, and like I'll give you a better angle to punch the window." And I'm like, "Okay, if you're assisting in the like escape, I still kind of suspected you, but at that point I was like, I think you're okay."
My God, that's so.
But I was like, was she in there for the long game? Like, because they've been friends for a couple of years, so that was why I was really rooting for her. But all of a sudden, I got this really like negative feeling about her, and I panicked.
Panicked.
But then it's like this, the next page, Jack was like looking around the safe house because he was trying to find her. And like, it weirdly occurred to me. And I was like, oh my God, the hard drive the USB thing was hidden in the flag. And then we found out like a couple pages later that was right. But it didn't occur to me until, I don't know why, him looking around, all of a sudden, I was just like, the flag, they put it on the mantelpiece. Like, he's going to see it.
I was doing that. I was kind of like just thinking that when, you know, the food was drugged and they were just like, we got to figure out what's going on. I was like, the food is drugged. Like, he's like, why is, I was like, oh my God, every single thing is, she's like, I didn't have any wine with dinner. Why am I feeling? I was like, the food is drugged. Like, as soon as she ordered the food, I'm like, the food's going to be drugged.
See, I thought more that's how they were going to find someone. So they were going to have like, they were going to get like intense in a moment. And I was going to be right there and super happy that things were going places. And then all of a sudden someone was going to like break in. So that was what my assumption was. Because he looked at the guy.
When he was in the hospital and he had like the IV in and the other guy was like, we got to figure out what's going on or what happened. I was like, the food was drugged.
Well, at that point I knew. Like, as soon as she passed out, I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
The food.
And then when like Jack finally realized, I was like, thanks for catching up with the class. Like, my last post-it note is when he proposed and Maggie was all for it. She's like, shut up.
Because he gets down.
I love that. He got down on one knee and Caitlin's like, Jack, what are you doing? And Maggie's like, shut up! Like, let him propose.
Well, then the dad was just like, I don't think we had this discussion.
Oh, yeah.
I was either going to hit you or I was going to, like, hear you out.
And then Maggie's like, well, he doesn't appear to have been beaten up, so. So cute. I was like, yes.
Adorable.
He's like, I love you so much. She's like, oh, hi, Mimi. Did you guys hear that? It was my dog whining. He's like, I think Duchess is asleep, but maybe we're going to go outside. But you can't, honey. You can't do it.
Oh, nice.
I had a feeling the flag was going to come into play. No idea.
It didn't occur to me until like pages beforehand. So it was just him looking around, and I remember them talking. So they talked about how she needed to have they brought the flag with her, and I'm like, that makes sense. I mean, that is a very important part. And while you might not remember a lot, you probably know that is a significant item to take with you. Like, you don't want that to go away. And then when he was like, I put it on the mantelpiece, and I was like, well, that makes sense. As his friend, being a military man, I feel like that would be some way he'd want to show it in like respect. But him like just all of a sudden looking around the house, I was like, oh, what if it's in there?
At that point when they were talking about it, I was like, oh yeah, they're still looking for that flash drive. Like, oh yeah.
I feel like
the book's not over yet because like just because she was like kidnapped. I was like, oh yeah.
I like that the other legal guy ended up being like a good guy. And he's like, yeah, we can totally put these people away. Because it's always my fear. I don't trust anyone now. So like we meet someone and they're like, yeah, I think I trust this guy. I'm going to give him all my information. I was like, do you want to do that? Like, do you trust him? Are you sure? Have you vetted him? Have you done a background check? Have you asked him a lot of questions? Is he a cat person? Does he seem like a good guy? Like I immediately want to be like, I just don't trust anybody anymore.
I don't. Like, honestly, like, reading, like, so many, like, romantic suspense, I was like, I don't trust nobody. I don't trust anybody. I don't even know if this is Jen right now. She's got a weird hat on. She got ears. I don't even know.
It's me. I'm here.
Oh, my God. You're talking to a stranger.
Although I will say, ever since I took off that jacket, like, maybe it's just the sweat cooling, but it's a little
now
chilly with the fans and everything. So I was like, I've got to keep this on.
Yeah, I got it.
Nagging.
Like,
yep.
I'm sorry, you are guilty until proven innocent in my brain. Like,
well, and I liked her, and she was a friend, and she just seemed really chill. But it's like all of a sudden, her being there, like I had red flags going off, and I'm just like, yeah, you were kidnapped, but at the same time, it's just like, were you planted there? Like, was all this like you didn't listen to Jackie? Literally told you to stay with people, and you're like, I'm gonna go over here. So I was just like.
I was like, are you purposely being like obtuse and like, are you purposely trying to get caught right now? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Not a material flag. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
when they have those kind of, when you with the whole ceremony, they fold up the flag for you and they give it to you.
And there are like shadow boxes that you can keep it in. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, intense. Most of
you have to know if they don't like cats.
That is question one. That is question one. It's like, I'm sorry, you don't like cats. Bye-bye. We're done.
Be like, I don't trust you. You're immediately on the bad list.
I just wanted them to enjoy a nice Greek meal. I just wanted them to have dinner. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shannon. Sometimes I struggle with words, and by sometimes I mean all the time. Maggie's like, shut up, let him propose. Miller's like, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yepers. Oh yeah.
Yep.
So obviously 5 stars. I mean,
obviously.
I honestly, every time I start one of these books, I'm like, am I gonna like this guy as much as I like all of the other ones? And I'm like, I don't know. And then I meet him, and I'm like, I love you. Like, you're a part of the family. Like, we got 8 of you now. Actually, okay, there's 8 of those books, and then we've got a detective 3, 11. We've got 11 of them.
Got 11.
We're gonna need to take shifts, guys. Nicole can take 5. We'll just have to do like 1 week at this household, 1 week at that household. Maybe we'll split it up. And I mean,
Nicole can take 5. Yes, I can. It's fine. We're talking about the flash drive, but he was thinking of Griffin, and I thought the flag. Oh, yep, awesome, great.
Yep.
I feel the same. She feels the same. Kim's ready, or not Kim. Sorry, Elizabeth's ready to take 5 guys too. Definitely 5 stars. Yes.
5 stars.
I love how you're. Oh. Honestly, like, you can't take us anywhere. Nope. And it's like we haven't even gone anywhere. We're like at our house.
I think that's part of the problem is I haven't gotten out, so I'm just like there's a lot of creativity up here, and I don't have anywhere to.
She's like, if the books aren't dirty enough, she just kind of like just thinks of all the ways that it can be dirty.
Oh,
obviously 5. Bianca's ready for 5 too.
Everyone's ready for 5. I mean, it's
gonna open a
holiday
new
season.
horizon
It's time
for
to celebrate.
I'm a giver. Like,
you like to eat out your friends.
I even said, I was just like, I wonder where the sign-up sheet is to be her friend.
I saw that.
And I think it was Alicia. She was like, I wonder if there's a vetting process. I was like, yeah, rock, paper, scissors, sisters.
Oh my God.
Whoever wins.
Seriously, was our favorite. So our favorite. Are we doing just romantic suspense, or are we having to add in the cozy mysteries? Because that's going to be hard. That's
of the series. Of this series, that's our favorite. Honestly,
this series. Okay, maybe
this series.
Okay.
The first book was actually my favorite.
Oh God. Which one was it? Okay, the first one we read a while ago. This was like a month. Remind me.
This was like a month ago.
Violet.
I just loved it because of the whole like
grandma. I remember her.
The grandma, yes, but I just loved the interaction with the baby. I just loved him and the way he was like so protective of her, and Sawyer was good.
Oh yeah, I just read Sawyer and I'm like, I think I'm with Bianca. I think Sawyer. Oh God, I love them all so much.
You're like, I can't possibly choose.
I mean, if I had to go down to it, I think it would be between Sawyer, and Jack. But that's because I saw tattoos and he went out of the house without pants on. So
he immediately goes, yeah, I was thinking, yeah. So like, yeah, Deadly Cover Up was my favorite. I love the locations. Marine Protector, okay.
Marine Protector, yeah.
You know,
I just really love that sweet story with Sawyer and how it was kind of their second chance romance, and I thought that was really cute. I wish they both have like communicated a lot more, but I really enjoyed that, and then I like that she had the baby. Oh yeah, I think it's definitely between Sawyer and Jack.
Yeah, I just yeah, definitely Deadly Cover Up as of my number 2.
Oh, I have to rank them. Oh my God, don't make me rank them.
Jack is number 2, and then Sawyer's number 3, and then sorry, Cade, number 4. I mean, maybe if you tried harder, I don't know.
Be like, try harder.
Harder.
It is harder. A choice. It's so hard.
Yeah. Oh, I missed one. I really like this one. All 4 were great. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard.
I can pick the top 2.
Although Jack had a shaven head, it's always a plus.
I don't know if this is a plus for me. I like that.
I know, it's like,
I'm thinking immediately
tattoos. So
Dylan O'Brien with like the shaved hair from the beginning of Teen Wolf to when he had like the luscious hair that you could like run your fingers through.
Yeah. That's true.
Yay!
It's awesome. I love that. I did enjoy the amnesia trope in this one that Caitlin was. Yes, she was really good. Even she was kind of like at one point she was doubting herself. She's like, I don't know if I want to be a reporter. You know, it's just like, I don't feel like this would be the life for me. Like, I'm terrified. But then, like, even though, she was scared, she still persevered and, she still got through it. Book 1 for the other one. I think
no, you're good. So you're Jack.
That'd be Wyatt in book 4.
Wyatt would be book 1. Yeah, book 1 will be Wyatt, and then so the other one
3. Which one would be 3?
Missing in the Mountains.
Oh, Sawyer.
No.
Sawyer is Missing in the Mountains.
Oh, Marine Protectors then will be the other one.
That's Cade.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, I would put Cade towards the bottom.
Yeah, shaven head. Yeah.
But Jack and Sawyer would definitely like tie for number 1. I can't pick favorites, guys. When we do our live, do a live of our what was your Bookish Awards? Oh God, I have to actually fill those out. There's gonna be like 3 or 4 for each of them.
Yeah, she's like, I was like, there's no such thing as a runner-up in the Academy Awards. There's always a clear winner, and she never listens. So
I do my own self. Okay, I'm like a cat. I don't listen. All right, I have selective hearing.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware.
Oh, is that going to be our first live of the new year? Yeah, we got to figure that out, guys, because we've got 2 books left. We've got these 2 coming up here. Yep. I'm going to try and get close so that my light doesn't blow everything out.
Yep.
So this one is next week.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is the following week. Hopefully you guys got your ebook copies.
When they was on sale.
They might even still be on sale. I
think we've established we can have 5 in first place.
I mean, understandable.
I can take 5. It's fine.
Yeah, I do like that as well. We'll have to do that more often. I was like, let's go back to the other one. And I was just like, don't make me do it.
I know. As you're like, don't make me choose. And you're like, yeah, it's fun. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, you're so flip-floppy.
Hey, I'm like a cat, okay?
What's the next series? What do I need to buy? It's the Christmas Tree Farm ones.
The Christmas Tree Farm ones. So this one, if you go, So this one, if you search for this one as a Kindle book, you should be able to find it if you have Audible. And a lot of libraries have it, but it's also, I need to look it up to see if it's on sale. I don't know if it'll let me know if I've already purchased it. Let's find out.
I love that note too. Look for more books from Julie Anne Lindsey and Twas. It's like I will be looking for more books.
100%.
So yeah, this is next week, 12 Slaves of Christmas, and then the week after that is gonna be 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. 11 more, ma'am.
11? Oh my gosh. Do you sleep?
No, you're a goddess. Got the next two in ebook form. No, I mean the ones after the ones we have listed. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what we're trying to figure out now. Yeah.
Know.
So sorry.
I'm like, yeah, we don't know.
Oh, and the Kindle book deal is over. So if you didn't get it, you're screwed. Sorry. Was that too harsh?
I guess. Dang.
Yeah, they're both back to the $12.99.
They're back to 12 for the ebooks?
Mm-hmm. For these two. So hopefully you got them.
Yeah, hopefully you got them when they're on sale. Because
I honestly have 3 copies of this book, and I am loving it.
You're like, I love my life right now. You are amazing. I got the audiobook of this when it was on sale too, so I also have
it's
multiple copies.
Audible Plus. So I guess if we're counting Audible Plus, I've got 4.
On Chirp Books when it was on sale that I shared the picture. Why do you always say that? You don't know, because then if you did know, you wouldn't be questioning me.
I don't have a Chirp.
It's easy to sign up. It doesn't cost anything monthly.
Does it? I thought it did.
No.
Not of it.
Well, that's our year. 11 Julia. I know. I know.
Pretty much. Well, because
each.
Well, then we have to decide too.
All the editions
for the I think it's the SVU. I don't know if that's the series title, but that one that comes out, I think it's in April. I don't know. The cover's really cool. Do we want to wait until all 4 of them are out and then read it, or do we want to do like as they come out, one each month?
Chirp is where you sign up and you can get audiobooks for a really cheap price. When you sign up for it, they send you emails of what deals they have, and 12 Slaves of Christmas was available on there. I think it was like $2.99 or something.
I think it was $4.99.
It's pretty inexpensive.
Still, yeah, $5 for an audiobook's not bad. So yeah, we have to figure out.
Pretty inexpensive.
Can you make a video of all the audio plans and ways to listen? That's a good idea. Yeah.
Can I do this? Sure, I can. I was just thinking that. Chirp.
Heartland Heroes.
BookBub for Audible, yes. March release, book 1 in a new series. That's awesome.
Usher reading guy. No, that's Impact Zone. That actually comes out in January. So that one we could also start with, but there's 2 other ones and they're not by Julie Anne Lindsey. So we have to determine whether or not we want to read those. But I feel like because it's part of a series, maybe we should.
She said, yes, you, Nicole. Okay.
And they were part of the 2 books that I got from Harlequin. The first 2 in the series, because I was going to attempt to read that before Impact Zone. Because I figured we would do that.
I don't know what BookBub is either. BookBub is what you would sign up for it, and it gives you ebook deals. You know, it's like an email that you get, like a newsletter, and it tells you what books are ebooks are very inexpensive.
You can get them daily or weekly, but I get mine daily.
I get mine daily. Daily. So Chirp is daily as well. Chirp is daily.
I did as well.
Oh, you did? Okay, good.
So we could do that technically in January, although I don't want to know when the 4th book is out, because they do them typically in
Usher. I love it. Honestly, I love those covers. They're fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wonder, now that I'm thinking about it, I want to find out.
I need a series of videos with all the book sites, streaming services, etc. Ma'am, you are demanding.
Get on it, Nicole. Come on.
Impact. Oh, wait. Hold on. Impact Zone by Julie Anne Lindsey.
Comes out already out.
1st. And giveaways. Ma'am. Books 1 and 2, yes, they're by other authors.
But what is book 4? Or is it just 3? So you have Rookie Instincts by Carol Erickson. Book 2 is Toxic Alert by Tyler Ann Snell. And book 3 is Impact Zone by Julie Anne Lindsey. Do I have to go to Harlequin's website for this? Give me this information.
Are you on Goodreads?
I was on Goodreads and it didn't tell me.
Nope. Oh, that's true. I don't know when book 4 is out, Shannon says. I see Impact Zone guy. I see Usher. It's exactly who they said Usher look alike. And I love it.
Let's find out.
I get my BookBub daily and the new release Tuesday list they send out.
Hunting a Killer, Nicole Helm. So that would be the 4th one.
Oh, okay. When does that come out?
That's a good question. I'm just looking at a pack.
I know which one. I know it. I know you. That's what you meant. I know not me do giveaways, but I don't know. I honestly, the only site that I do that I see the giveaways for is Goodreads, and I get notifications for that. Through BookBub, you can choose authors like Julie. Yes, that is true. I think when I signed up for BookBub, and I just basically, I think they asked like what genres that I like most or something, and that's how they send like the deals, you know.
So it says it goes
that's how
on
they know
sale.
What to send you.
Oops, sorry. So this one says, so book 4 of that series is Hunting a Killer by Nicole Helm. It goes on sale January 1st, but the publication month is February of 2021.
Got it. Got it.
Is there a way to add you to my wish list so that when I start, there it is. So when I start buying things.
Because I add things to my wish list and then I just buy them. I'm like, dang, I gotta go take that off.
Well, no, this one, because it keeps says coming soon. And I was like, I need it here now. I wish there was a way if we put enough of the wish list for Kitty Couture, if we put enough Kitty Coutures in here that they would be like, let's do a reprint.
Because I overheard my local librarians talking about all the sites they sign up for giveaways, but they wouldn't tell me. They wouldn't tell you the sites that they...
Oh, like maybe they don't want to give you the sites where you can find it so that you continue to use the library?
Yeah, that's weird.
Rude.
Honestly, the only one, like I was saying, is for Goodreads. I get notifications when they're having giveaways on Goodreads, and that's that's it.
But you have to follow authors, so make sure you follow the authors you like, and then if they have a new book coming out,
follow the authors. Sometimes I'll get an email from BookBub about a specific deal for an author that I'm following.
Yeah.
Yes. Tactical Crime Division.
Yep, there Shannon goes. Look at her.
Rookie Instincts.
That's one. That one just came out. And then Impact Zone, January 1st. Yeah, and book 4. It says that it's available, so I'm thinking available for pre-order.
Yeah.
And then February is when it would actually come out.
I was thinking, I want to do giveaways too.
Giveaways would be awesome.
You can host giveaways on Instagram, like your stories.
Oh, yeah.
You could do it.
But yeah, we also got to figure out what we're doing in January. So we do have what we call usually a bookish award that Nicole will edit, which is us probably sitting down for like 3 hours and then her spending about 12 of them trying to cut out all of our shenanigans. We could do that live.
And then we'll be live for 5 hours.
Yeah, be prepared for that one. That one we might have to do on a weekend. Because that's a hefty one. Good set on Facebook. That what? Oh. The geek one. Yeah, this one. We could do the geek one.
We could do the geek one.
How many of you guys have read... Hold on. I put them one way on my bookshelf, but I need to do it this way so that when I show you guys it reads.
She's won 2 books during a pandemic time. Oh, your friend? That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I've only won 1 book. When I do the Goodreads giveaways, I've only won 1.
Where's everyone at with this series? These are the questions we need to know. Do I start reading book 5 or do I wait for you guys?
Liz was like, I obviously pre-ordered Cider Shop.
Can you pre-order that already? What?
Apparently.
Amazon, don't lie to me. Don't play this
Bianca
game right
wants
now.
the Geek series next.
The Geek series next? Okay.
We can do that. Geek series. Yeah, I really want to read that too.
Do we know what the name of book 3 is? How do you pre-order it? Okay, there's got to be
He
a
wants
way.
to know all the things. I haven't started. Wait for me.
Oh my god, it's there!
I have read
don't want that
none
Kindle.
of the.
What kind of garbage is that?
Haven't read any of the tea books. I need escapism right now. Read those books, Bianca. Read those books. I was such a new writer, you guys. Be gentle if you do like Geek Girls. I'm gonna love it. I haven't even read it yet, and I know I'm gonna love it.
Okay, so Cider Shop
So I'm
number
binge reading.
3 for everyone that wants to go buy that one immediately. Oh, she just did it. Yeah, Cider Shop rules. It is on the Amazon.
The Amazon. Do it.
Okay, so are you writing this down, Nicole? We're not right.
Nope.
I got this. Hang on. Let's get out of Amazon. What was in my Amazon cart?
Oh. Cider Shop rules.
No, it was like a one-click pre-order. So we're
One-click
good.
pre-order doesn't go in your chart; it just buys it.
Yeah, I know. So it doesn't look at my cart. So it's just like buy it.
Oh, I gotta read that series too.
Which one?
The Bridgerton. Another
yeah.
option. Oh yeah, that's the one Bianca wants to read. Shannon. It's already 5 out of 5, Julie. Yeah, it's all like honestly, it has your name on it. 5 out of 5 stars.
So let me bring up my calendar.
Lay down.
So Wednesday, there's 4 Wednesdays in January. We could technically do the 6th as our live award. Do you want to do a live award? That would be late. We would almost have to do that on a weekend. Or attempt to be really fast with it.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do that on a weekday.
We wouldn't be able to do that on a school night, friend.
A school night.
So we could start on the 6th with the I had them right next to me. Oh yeah,
got it.
The murder.
Thanks, Shannon. This is all the titles for the Geek Girls.
So January books.
You lay down.
Geek Girl.
No, son.
Okay, so I just need to know to we can make things, and then we'll have to take selfies of ourselves so Nicole can make the slides.
Make that thumbnail. The slide.
So that's only 3 of the 4. Do we feel like you guys can have this series read by the end of January? I may or may not read it for you. We gotta fill up. Or we could just have like a random, like, let's get together and hang out.
Let's get together. Yeah. Well, what's the first Wednesday?
January 6th.
Okay, so what we can do is like,
that's another 3. Sorry. The Seaside ones.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Hold on, I have them here. So, the 6th is actually like we're gonna come back from a 2-week hiatus, so we can just do like a catch-up night or whatever, like Happy New Year or whatever, and then we can do the Geek Girl the 13th, 20th, and 27th.
Okay, so
how many are in the series? I think I can do it. Oh, for the tea, the tea shop.
These are the ones that are already out in that order. Read them all. Read them all, guys. These ones are so good.
We can do bookish regular. Ooh, that's a good idea, Shannon. I like that idea. I like it. Let's do it. Let's put it.
Okay, so this will be like a catch up, like what's our year in books look like?
Bookish resolutions. I love it. I love that idea.
spell resolutions? Come on. It typed an A where the S should be, and then it didn't even tell me it was wrong. And I'm like, I know it's wrong.
Bookish, like reading goals. So let me, I'm going to add that to the calendar. And then, the 3 subsequent weeks, we can do the Geek Girl.
The Geek Girl.
Geek Girl number 1.
Do we want to figure out February, or do we want to give ourselves some time?
Let's give ourselves some time, Jen.
I mean, we already have the Seaside Mystery, so I'm just saying.
Pretend Happy New Year party.
Countdown to 8 p.m. party, yeah.
You can wear our Happy New Year hats.
I have one.
What? I did not want that to happen.
We could do February, the tactical defense one. Was that? Did I say that right? Because that's when the 4th one of that book will come out. Although, what day in February? What did I call it again? Let's go back here. Something Hunter.
Oops. Edit. Ruger, lay down, please. Gosh, you're driving me nuts. Geek Girl number 3. He's not supposed to be walking, and he is walking. Okay, so I just added all the January stuff to my calendar.
Okay.
Cool.
Why aren't you searching? Let's just do it this way.
Everyone take pics and send them to Nicole so she can show them during the live.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for like New Year's stuff? I get your love of scheduling, Jen. Jen wants everyone caught up on the. Yeah, honestly, everyone should just read that series because it's phenomenal.
Yeah. But that's a commitment. So that's like 5 of them. So I was like, can we all do it by January 6th? Well, unfortunately,
that one has a 2-part
this one
series.
Comes out in
Tactical
December, end of December.
Tactical Crime Division. Let's get together.
I'm trying to lock down a date in February for this book.
For which one?
This one. Wait for it. Hardcover for $30. What do you think? I made of money? Julie Anne Lindsey
and forgot January plan. Yeah, we're gonna do the bookish resolutions on the 6th, and then the 3 Geek Girl.
Well, technically, it says that the release date for Hunting a Killer is January 26th.
It's harder to plan out new releases, Jen. I'm just gonna say that.
Well, that's what I was saying. If we do February, because then 3 of them will be out in January. Actually, all 4 of them will be out by the end of January.
I missed the part of planning the titles while husband asks questions. Gosh, husband. I always post this stuff on Instagram, Kim, so definitely get
once we get it up there, we'll
get a I'll get the schedule out. I'll put it on the stories. I'll put it on Instagram. I'll put it in all the social medias. Don't you worry about that, because I will do it for you.
Or, I mean, yeah, we can.
You are so welcome, Shannon. You're so welcome.
So it just depends on how everyone wants to do that.
I think since we got January, I think we're good.
I mean, last time we planned out like 3 months in advance, and it was nice to know where we were at. You're like, listen, Jen.
You want to read all the new books, and it's hard to plan those out, sweetheart.
I know.
You're welcome. You are welcome. Do I read Tactical before Tactical Troopers? I think the last in the Tactical Crime Division, the last book has a January, February release, so that's a bit challenging.
January 26th. I did pull it up. I finally got an actual date. Yeah.
So I think we're good with January for now.
Just Geek Girls, and then we'll go from there.
I don't think you have to. Oh, to read one series before the other.
Yeah.
I mean, if we read them out of order, we've already done that with one series.
Hey, but we didn't know.
I think it's a similar idea, but a different location. Oh, do you mean those books? Okay.
The tactical versus the,
Tactical Crime Division.
I've seen those, yeah.
Just think they look so like, that Tactical Crime Division, so badass.
Like, what's everyone doing?
January 26th. Noted.
Of course.
All right. Well, now that we've talked about dangerous knowledge and we've ironed out January, we're probably going to wrap this up because we have been live for almost 2 hours.
I mean, that's typical of us.
Typical.
Who picked this buddy read?
Oh. eBay is telling me that my package was delivered. Yeah, I got them. Thanks, eBay.
They're like, thanks.
I got it.
Pull it into the house.
Oh, Shannon was saying tactical versus Traverse City.
Oh.
I'm not an expert. I am in no way an expert, Shannon. No way. Oh, maybe that's on the spreadsheet that Stacy gave us. Maybe.
I think those are just the books by Julie Anne Lindsey.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dang.
Don't fall over. And, of course, what do? They fall over. Trying to rearrange my bookshelf over here.
Dang.
Yeah.
This was so much fun. Yeah, 100%. And then I cannot wait to read The Christmas Tree Farm. I mean, I've read them already, but I want to read them again. And I know you guys are going to love them. And it's Christmas time. And I'm just so excited. Everybody, okay. We got to wear ugly Christmas sweaters.
Oh, you ruined the surprise. I was going to wear it anyway.
Everybody's got to participate, Jen. You want a spreadsheet? Bianca, I believe it's in the description box.
Is it?
I thrive.
I can't see it on here. I'm on a different thing. I don't know why I thought I could. Fail, Jen.
Yes, the link to the Julie Anne Lindsey spreadsheet is in the description box of this live right now. So go, click, save it, love it. Yes, thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Julie Anne Lindsey. Thank you. Yeah, everybody, wear a Christmas sweater. I need help too. Honestly, it's just like I love spreadsheets too. I love like all the books, and it's gonna be fantastic. You're welcome. Christmas books will be they're gonna be fantastic.
It'll be my first one.
I'm wearing an ugly Christmas sweater. Handmade Christmas sweater contest. I don't know if I have time for that.
I was just like, I'm not that good, Bianca. You will get extra stars if you hand make one.
If you hand make your ugly Christmas sweater, yes, you win. Yes. Yes.
I don't know if mine are really ugly. I think mine are cute, but I like them. They're considered ugly sweaters, but
I think I want to get a new one because I have my Rudolph wearing nerd glasses, but I want to get a new sweater. I'll have to see what they got available.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Mwah, mwah. We love you. Mwah, mwah. Have a great night. And we will see you next week for 12 Slaves of Christmas. Ugly Christmas sweater. All right, everyone. Have a great night.